If anybody tells you that medical school is boring, no, I think that is a lie, because I feel like we are one of the most privileged people to see the things in human body that most people don't get to see. And you guys, I'm going to be taking you on a journey of a day in my life as a fourth year medical student. And that's my roommate Debbie. This is my first vlog, so forgive me for any itches and everything. Like, this is my first time doing a vlog that I'm going to be posting on my YouTube channel. So like I was saying, I will take you through this journey. This is after 7 and we have a class. I'm staying off campus, but it's very close to school, so I'm just going to walk my way to class. So basically in 400 level, we have medicine and surgery classes every morning before you go for ward rounds in my school. So in the morning, we have either medicine 1 hour class or surgery 1 hour class interchangeably. And then if you're in surgery posting, I am in surgery posting now, so you go for theater on your theater days, or you go to the ward and then you see patients. So today we actually are going for theater, but the funny thing about today is that there was light issues. I cannot believe. Yes, we have to wait. Like, they have not cleaned the theater yet, and it's very annoying, to be honest. Well, me, I'm happy because I didn't want to go to theater. Let me not lie. I don't want to go. That standing is not for me. This is Are you blushing?
So I think I should put my work properly. For the
formality. Saying why I didn't want to go to theater. To be honest, when you go to the theater, you stand. Okay, I get they usually teach and it's beautiful, but the standing, I just don't like it. And I think I'm even reconsidering. I don't know if I want to become a surgeon in this life, because that standing, I just want to be diagnosing diseases and everything. The doctors refused. They insisted that we go into the theater, so we had to go and change regardless, even without the lights. Nigeria is funny, sha. We had to go and change. We went into the theater changing rooms, and then you can see everywhere is black and everything. We just went to go and change, and yeah. And the fine girls, my friends. The theater did not hold, so I mean the surgery did not hold. We are on our way to class. Are you happy that the surgery did not hold? I'm happy, sha.
I'm happy.
I'm happy just that I'm not happy that I stood. That standing was annoying.
Everybody signed. If they did not sign, but they signed, guys.
Actually, they signed. So see you guys in class. Bye. Usually, as medical students, you're given a logbook for surgery, and every theater that you were watching or you were able to watch during that space or time that you're given, you have to sign it. So that's what my friends were saying, that that they signed, and thank God they signed. Actually, they really signed for us. Hi guys, so we are done for today. Actually, today ended fast because we have chemical pathology is every Monday, and we are done. Like, you can see some bush parts. This is like a shortcut to my house, so I will just be going. I would still come back in the afternoon for, I just want to sign my logbook and make sure that it's full. But before then, I would like to share something. So the first thing that I have to say is that hard work really pays, you guys. Hard work really pays. I'm going to try my best to be, should I say, vulnerable? But to be honest, hard work really pays. I remember how that when the semester started, okay, let me follow this way. I was saying, I remember how that when I resumed this semester, I was always on WhatsApp. Like, I was distracted. I spent a lot of time on my WhatsApp, and I'll be replying messages because we had a long break. That's an excuse, and I don't accept it. But we had a long break, so I was trying to keep relationships, trying to not make everybody feel like you have left them, you forgot them when you came to school, because that's what people usually tell me. But I did not balance my life. I was so distracted that instead of me to be reading sometimes, I would spend time actually just, watching WhatsApp status, chatting to somebody. It's not like I'm even in a relationship. I wrote a test, and this test was really bad. Well, not bad, but not in a way that I wanted it to be. And I realized that, to be honest, after I sat down and I did a stock for my life, and I started asking myself questions, I'm like, wait, why did I fail this test when there were people in my class that had amazing scores? And the answer is simple. I did not prepare. I was not reading enough. I didn't read hard. I didn't read very well. Whatever distraction you are doing, or you are allowing to distract you from medical school or from whatever your dream is, I don't think it's worth it. Right now, I just have to shut down. There are people that I know I must talk to. The rest, they like them vex. When I become a doctor, we sort ourselves. I don't know, but when I get the balance and I can talk to you during the weekend, I apologize and I'm like, sorry for the late response. But I'm not going to be changing my priority because of people. Because if anything happens and it goes wrong, those people are not going to be there. I don't even watch movies. I'm not a movie person. But social media has eaten my time. So, I don't know, whoever this is for, I just want you to know that medical school is what you want to do. That's what your desire is. Focus on it and don't let anything distract you. So when I told the Holy Spirit, he reminded me of something I've heard from Pastor Iran, and that is, don't let those that are doing it for money work harder than you that is doing it for either the kingdom or with a purpose or something. So I feel like that's where a lot of Christians are, just God's grace is sufficient and all of that. But this is not even a video to say whether God's grace or anything. It's just a video to tell you that if you really want this, put in the work. Like, that's what I'm ready to do now. Stress yourself. Lawrence Oyor always says that in one of his messages that I was listening to, he was like, there are different kinds of pain. Either the pain that you did something of discipline or the pain of regret. And he was like, ask God to grant you grace so that you'll be able to take all the necessary pain that you need to take at the right time, because if they are at the wrong time, it's going to be a pain of regret. So I think that's the same thing with me right now. I'm ready to study. I already said it, that I set a plan. I said, you know what, I'm going to read. I will beat myself. I will read and make sure that I study very hard and do a lot of things and just read. I mean, that's why I'm in this school now, to read. Forget all the social media stuff. So whatever your distraction is, if it's movies, delete it. You will not die.
Okay guys, so I'm actually on call today. What that means is that you have to come back to school around 4 to 6 p.m. depending on the day, and then you have to be in the accident and emergency ward. There you'll be with your consultant or your house officers. What we do in the accident and emergency is usually to observe them and see how they treat emergency cases that are being presented to them. We just observe, okay, this is what you have to do when this so case comes before you in the accident and emergency ward. So I'll just go home to freshen up and then I'll be back to school by 4 p.m.
So I'm back. Yes, I'm on my way for the call that I told you guys that I was going for to sign my logbook. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. I ate already, spent time with God's word, and I'm on my way going. And you know what, while I dropped the phone the first time I recorded, I realized that I didn't tell you guys the mechanism I had put in place to do away with social media for a while. So what I actually did was I set a timer for my WPS app, because that's what I used to study. So this timer is like 2 hours per day, and I'm like, okay, if I can read for 2 hours per day, then I can have the time to go and chat with somebody. So again, I now set another timer on my WhatsApp. So on my WhatsApp, I have like what's the word? On my WhatsApp, I have like an hour timer that once it's an hour, it kind of like shuts down. Now, I don't even follow it every day, but the idea that I've set it kind of puts me in check to know that, oh my God, I've spent an hour online, or I've spent 2 hours online, something like that. So that's what I basically just do. So if it's social media that's your problem, just do that. Set a timer. And I also had another principle that I started of recent. I don't come online until I've opened my book to read. So after praying in the morning and I've done my devotion and I'm reading, then I can come online.
In the accident and emergency ward, you can see any case. So I come prepared. I usually cover my nose like very well, and also I am very careful not to place my hands on the wall, on the curtain, because hepatitis can be spread through them. Like hepatitis B is not your mate. So I am very, very careful. By the way, if you have not taken your hepatitis vaccine, I think this is the right video to tell you to go and take it, please, ASAP.
Okay guys, I'm done signing my logbook and learned one or two things, and now I need to go back. If you notice, I did not show a lot of A and E. I said it an emergency because I felt like it's private and I don't want to discuss any patients or anything. I don't want trouble, so I just left it. Yes, so the next thing for today is when I'm studying, and I think that's all. Personally blocking that patient's face. Yes, so the next thing is when I'm going to be studying. I'll just take you guys through my reading time, and that's all for today. To be honest, you guys, I was so tired. I didn't study. I just went ahead to sleep. And I was like, if I wake up in the morning, I will. And I can't even remember if I did, but I was so tired. And that brings me to the end of the vlog, you guys. If you enjoyed my vlog, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, invite your friends to my channel. I share amazing videos about medical school, about my faith life. Bye.